Okay, so I had an Italian girl message me and send me this really creepy video that I just haven't shared with anyone yet. So I'm just going to play this and just see if you can see the object first. I guess she's hunting. Did you see the object? No, because it's going extremely fast. The object appears right here, and it flies very fast. And this media player isn't good for looking at it, so we're going to use Adobe Premiere Pro. So let's play it again. This is at 60 frames per second. Now, did you see it just zoom by right there? Let me do it again. Boom. Boom. 60 frames per second. Okay, so like how fast is that going? God, it's so weird. How fast is that going? Well, in her other messages to me, she had provided some information. She said that at the time she was here, and then she told me the estimated length is about 100 feet. I'm going to go with her number here because she's the one who was there taking it. The object flew this distance in 20 frames. I am going to disagree with that. I'll show you in a second. The video was shot at 60 frames per second. And importantly, another thing she said was, I can't say for sure the velocity of said object, but in the moment, it didn't make any sound, and I didn't even see it at first. I was unaware of it once I watched the video. She did some calculations of her own and came up with a number of it going around 3,300 kilometers per hour. I got a slightly different number, and I'll show you why. Either way, it's going extremely fast, but let's just go through my calculations real quick. This number right here is the amount of frames. This is 60 frames per second. This is the frame number of the second. So it starts at 11. We'll just say it's at 10. And it goes until 25. So we'll just say that's 15 frames out of 60 frames per second, right? Okay. And that would mean that the object moved 1,000 feet in a quarter of a second. So in 250 milliseconds, or a quarter of a second. So in a full second, it would be going at 4,000 feet per second, right? Okay. Now, Mach 1, which is the speed of sound, and is something humans are capable of doing, is around 1,125 feet per second. I guess our fastest planes go something like Mach 9 or Mach 10, I think. But they can't do that, as far as I know. And if there are pilots out there that fly these planes, correct me if I'm wrong, they can't do that silently, nor do they look like this shape as they do it. Nor I don't think they do that this close to the ground either. And if this object was like at the altitude necessary for those types of speeds, it would be huge. But here it goes, just flying by, back and forth. Now, as everyone wants to know, like, okay, is this fake? All right, that's difficult to tell sometimes, but I did do one analysis on it. At one of my favorite image analysis websites, what I did is I took one of the frames from the image, and let's kind of take me out of here, make me smaller. I took one of the frames from the image, and I just copy and pasted the thing that's flying across the Italian landscape, and put it right here, right? And when you do that, and then you put the settings for principal component analysis, and you just have like one component usually nothing will really change. Stuff will start to change if it's fake, more so. When you change it up to like when you move to component 2 or component 3. And here it is at component 3. So the thing that I'm added to this image, which was fake, you can see starts to glow black here. Whereas the actual thing doesn't even really seem to change at all. And that really said something to me. Videos are a little bit difficult to like catch if they're fake or not, but I'm just telling you what I got from a girl in Italy, and showing you this really weird video that really creeps me out once again. If you have any videos of UAPs like this, or anything that's like that it's a video and it can't be described easily as a star, like for example you have reference imagery in the foreground, it's not obviously a plane, it isn't a time lapse that is confused with Orion's belt, stuff like that. Like, it really needs to be pretty unexplained. You can send it to me. My email is on the about page of the channel. I'm not going to share like any money I make from it or anything, so I'm just saying that. I'm greedy. Sorry.